Hello, let's make a painting. Excuse me. We're gonna put some water on the glass and let's see what we're gonna do today. One big splash, maybe some green with my finger. Plants, yes, tall grass, yeah. Green, and I'm gonna create some tall grass, maybe some gold green. Yeah, that's gonna be the color, green and gold green. This look like it's gonna be more of a close-up landscape. I think that's good enough. And I'm gonna take a dark blue and straight on the brush I'm gonna start make the water. It's look like some kind of swamp or something, because we have this tall grass. I don't know the name for the plants, by the way, but very tall one, and it's in swamps usually. Now I'm gonna let it blend a little bit before I start moving it around. And for the sky, I'm just gonna clean my brush there. Maybe a little bit of blue, but that's about it. I don't want to pay attention too much on the sky. It's gonna be more about the plants and the slow moving water. A little bit more gold green, and I'm gonna mark where all the plants gonna be, and simply prepare the paper for that. All right, I wanna mark where the water, and it's not the horizon line, because it's a close-up landscape. It's just a fragment of the landscape, but still, I'm gonna take some. Let's go with the palette knife and start moving it around. Now I want to represent some of the slow moving waves in the swamp. So I'm gonna start pushing it around. I guess the weather is pretty calmed down, so anyway, we're gonna make the line that I'm talking about. Not the horizon, well, I guess it's a horizon line. By simply pushing it up and down with the palette knife. There we go, very, very calm down weather. The water is moving slowly. It's a swamp, dirty swamp, nothing too much happening. Around the plants, I will start to try to push the paint a little bit closer to the plants so we can have some kind of throwing shadow. But it's the middle of the day, so not much of the shadow will go in the middle. And I'm going to take some blue, light blue. That's going to be our connection with the sky. And just put it here and there, generally around the plants. This is where the waves, the slow moving waves, hitting the plant, so we can actually kind of see under all that dirt. We can see the blue, the true color. This is like a real life. When you see people struggling or they hitting something, in our case the plants, but in real life, like some kind of obstacle going after you, and you have the misfortune to be in that situation, and then you can really see the true color of people. The horizon is fine. The color of the water is fine. The little waves, yeah, I'm fine with them. Pretty calm down. All right, let's start growing up the plants by simply taking the palette knife and just scratching the paper. That's pretty much all we'll do. Let's go on the other side. I feel like I need a little bit more color there. I guess it blended way too much, and I don't have any foundation to grow up some plants. And I do like this dark spot in the background. This looks like part of the plants. Complete accident, but I will keep it. I will take it. And let's go with the black gouache. Let's go and do that. I'm gonna start putting some trunk shadow around. Just have a little bit better contrast. Maybe around the water. I'm not sure should I put like plants in the foreground or not. Well, let's see. Maybe some lines with a thin brush. Now the plants, I want to put some details in the plants, so let's see. Let me try with the palette knife. Now we'll take some of the black gouache that I just put in. That's gonna give me a third layer of the plants, which one's gonna be more than enough for that feeling of depth. So it's not gonna be, the painting is not gonna be flat. That's good. And I'm gonna take the clear brush and, well, I gotta clean it better. And I'm gonna add some leaves, some details. And how I'm adding the leaves? Well, I'm simply remove some of the paint. That's pretty much. Not always you have to do stuff. Sometimes you gotta take out stuff of your life just to improve it. Maybe a little bit in the middle. Oh, that's good. A little bit there. Now, if I keep doing that way too much, it's gonna remove pretty much all the paint, so it's not, the effect is not gonna be there. So I will try not to overreact here. Maybe one more. Let me do some waves. I will remove some of the paint close where is the throwing shadow, because the light is reflecting on this wave. So I mean, it's slow moving dirty water, but still it's a moving dirty water. Let's see. I'm not sure should I add plants on the foreground or not. I'm still wondering about that. I will try to put a little bit of white gouache. Let me try. Usually I don't use white gouache that often, but let me try something. Yeah, I don't think it's make that much difference. Let me try again, but I don't think it's matter. Maybe. It's nothing huge. I will keep going just because I already started the process, but it doesn't look much difference. It's kind of adding a little bit more floating around the effect, but I don't know. Let me take a black paint and try to work around. Maybe some gold green too. And I will emphasize a little bit more on the plants, because this is where our main focus. The slow-moving dirty water is fine, but the plants are the main characters here. I will just add a little bit more contrast there. right side. And there we go, a watercolor abstract landscape.